think I'm really excited. I'm glad that I was invited once again to be a participant and a captain of this great initiative. More new faces coming through, a lot of new players, a lot of young players coming through, which is very exciting for me because I always believe in the development side of the game.
I think I'm excited ukuthi I'm participating again, but even though maybe ufuna ungivalela ngaphandle bebenyeke ngoba mewina baba ya last year. So they had to invite me, but other than that I'm glad ukuthi it's taking place again this year.
And seeing so many young girls coming through and coming to the tournament like this to showcase their talent and their ability, where you have the national team, youth coaches, the senior team, national coach Desrael is going to be there. It's a good opportunity for them to really showcase themselves. So I'm excited for it. I think it's something to be excited about and just having fun at the end of the day and really reconnecting with female footballers in the country and with current national team players, former national team players, obviously giving back to the youngsters coming through and giving them advice and guidance as to which path they need to go in their careers.
To tell you the honest truth, I have young players that I knew that I also don't know about because, like I said, Gucci, we really don't participate that much in terms of doing the teams. They tell us the players that they bring, they'll make teams for us. So, but with the team, with my team that I saw, and with the help of coach Show to Simpio, because he normally work with the junior players. So he believes Gucci, I'm having a good team, and then it doesn't matter who I have in my team because for me, it's about the platform that has been given to the young kids that are coming up, and also to the current player, also to the legends, to just to mingle and get to share those moments together and get to those who wanted. Sometimes when you're a legend, you have this player that is wearing your number that you feel good. One day you could have one-on-one and try to advise, but this All-Star Games is giving that opportunity, to say to the legends, those who wearing my jersey, probably I need to tell the history of my jersey, why we do even understand why you're wearing number 12.
We know as legends, as current players, we know that we have youngsters that look up to us and we need to set a good example for them in helping to guide them throughout the tournament, maybe connect with them. But these are our future stars, so we really need to take care of these young ones coming through. So that is what we want to leave behind. Speak to them about the challenges, how far women's football has grown over the past 10 or so years, what we struggled to and what the way we paved for these young girls to have an opportunity like this. When we played, we didn't have tournaments like this, we didn't have development structures for girls, and now there are numerous platforms for these girls to participate in the sport without feeling that they are discriminated for playing the sport that was once seen as a male-dominant sport.
I do believe the young generation of today, they do need to know the history of women's football, so they could understand the fights that sometimes we're trying to address. We're not trying to cause conflict. Those are the fights that they've been there long time ago. So those are the things that they need to understand now, but they need to fight it so that they could change. They mustn't think where they're sitting today, it's okay because they don't understand the history. It's not okay. A lot of things they need to talk about, a lot of things, because most players they scared to say what they feel, because they know if tomorrow I say how I feel, I'm not going to be in the national team. So I'm just saying, we there with this tournament, I think it gives us also the senior players an opportunity to advise the young ones and say they need to have a voice. They need to believe they deserve to be in the national team. It was not a favor, because most of the time players, when they believe I'm in a national team because it's a favor, that's when they struggle to have a voice. But if I worked to be in this team, that's when I could have a voice. So those are the things now we're there, to share with the young generation and to the current generation, so they could see our fights. The end of the day, Tina will maybe one day singabi namandla, but they need to continue with the struggle, because we need to see women's football being in a good place one day.
I'm very excited and can't wait to start the games.